Hey everybody, trying to get this steady. I'm sitting on my front steps. Was gonna have a conversation with my friend Cindy if she can find me on here, and just share some of our favorite ways of how to clear or dissipate anxiety, stress, fear, overwhelm. You know, there's a lot of that going on right now, and a lot of people are really feeling it big time. And whether it's personally affecting you or you're just aware of other people having difficulties, we sense it, you know, because we're aware. Jessica, oh my gosh, hi. Long time no see. So I just wanted to share some of my favorite ways for dissipating any of that discomfort. And one of the first ones is trees. Be near the trees. Go outside if you can go outside. And if you can't, look at pictures of trees or nature and just tap into the energy of the space that they're being, because trees, they handle everything that's going on, whether it's something that it's getting built near them and they don't get the sunlight or they don't get the rain. They go around, they grow, they deal with it, whatever it is. They don't have a point of view. What can you learn from a tree? And just being like, go deep into the earth, being rooted in the earth and stretching up into the sky and expanding the being that you are, to recognize that you are strong and that you can carry on regardless of what's going on. You're strong. And it doesn't have to be a big dramatic thing to prove your strength. You can actually relax into the knowing that you'll be okay and that you can make choices to create different things in your life. Jessica's saying, yeah, I love that so much. Trees don't let anything stop them. It's so true. So what if we could be a tree? What if we didn't judge what was going on, how many leaves we have, how many flowers we're producing, you know, how much is in our bank account at the moment. You know, you have air to breathe, and whatever's going on, you can create beyond it. You have choices. Another thing that's really one of the best things is to look at what is actually light and lightens your mood rather than makes you feel heavy and contracted. Because when something makes you feel heavy and contracted, it's not true for you. So if you're listening to the news and it's making you feel heavy and contracted, a lot of the stuff that they're saying isn't real and true. A lot of it is contrived. And it's not about, conspiracy theories and all that crap. Like, don't get into that. Just ask yourself questions so that you know what is true. What part's true, what part's a lie, and what choices do you have? What if you could know for you what's true for you, and you could choose the lightness, start creating more lightness in your world? So be like a tree, choose what's light, go into nature, breathe. And, asking questions really opens up other things. You know, when you're like, oh my God, I'm screwed, I'm doomed, this sucks. All of those are answers and conclusions, and it doesn't give you anything else. But if you ask, well, okay, what else is possible? Truly, what else is possible? You open yourself up to other things that you might not have considered, and you actually start creating different energies and different possibilities coming into your awareness. Jessica's asking, do you have any tips for my son who doesn't want to go to school at all? Bored and bullied. Well, let's see. Well, you could ask him what energy can he be to make it an adventure so he's not bored. But he has to engage to let go of the boredom. He actually is choosing the boredom. We all choose boredom, and it's okay. And let him choose it as long as he wants, but give him the option to look at, well, what could he choose that would be more fun and make it an adventure, so that it's actually his choice to create beyond the boredom. That's one. And the bullied, wow. What energy can he be to intimidate the hell out of those other kids? And one thing I remember, I think it was Sarah Grandinetti's daughter was saying when she was getting bullied in school, how did she do it? I think she said something like, what do you have to do that for? Like, she wasn't backing down. She wasn't getting small. She was just like, don't be stupid and don't be mean. Why would you choose that? You know, and put it back on them, and expanded herself to be this space of, you can't control me by your meanness. You know, we all tend to contract in the face of people wanting to control, people doing meanness, people judging you. But if you don't contract, then you actually become the dominant energy, and you can control them. So what if you didn't buy the lie that you were small? What if you were infinite and you had the capacity to scare the heck out of those other kids, you know? Bully the bully with your presence and kindness instead of shrinking. Cindy, you're on. I'm adding you. I'm adding Cindy. Cool. It's when we feel like we have no other choice, when we're at the effect, if we begin to ask questions and ask what else is possible, even if you don't know what else is possible, you start to open up possibilities. And when you sit in a puddle and small, you're not actually being what can change the situation. Not to say that he's wrong or he's inviting it on him, but like, if this is going on in his life, what other choices what can he be different that will change the situation? I wonder why this isn't adding. It says connection failed. I'll try it again. So Cindy, you're getting an invitation to be added. You might have to say accept. Another thing that's really great for dissipating fear, anxiety, overwhelm is just listening to music that you love or doing anything that you love. You know, sometimes people like to listen to comedy or bake or go for a walk. Um, Anything that gets you out of thinking about this insurmountable problem or thing that's outside of you that is bigger than you. Like when you start to do something that's fun for you or listen to music, tap into the energy of a tree, you start to change the energy that you're being and you become more space. And you're not focusing on that other thing. It tends to diminish all of that stuff. And I also like to, go onto YouTube and listen to um, inspiring talks, whatever it is. Maybe do yoga or go for a run or a walk. Oh, my hand's getting. Anyway, what if there's no right and there's no wrong? You're not wrong. And sometimes you feel overwhelmed, and that's okay. And just lean in. Oh, Cindy. Sorry, I don't know what's happening. We'll try it again on Instagram. I wasn't getting really good service, so it wasn't actually showing up. It was just like pause, pause, pause. But maybe I'll go inside and we'll try again. So, anyway, I hope that helped you guys. Reach out, send me a message, join one of my expanding exercises that I do on Facebook. They're free in the Expand Space to Unwind group. And I guess I will see you soon. Okay.